Yeah, Costco, you can just walk in with like a used Christmas tree and it's falling apart, and they're like, okay, we'll take it back. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. A container of hummus with a convenient hole in the center. Don't ask questions.
Oh, gross.
135, take a dive and eat a chive. It's episode 135 of To Kill A Delibird. This is To Kill A Delibird, the Pokemon anime rewatch podcast where we're deep into Johto Master Quest, going further onwards towards the end, towards Johto, as the narrator would say, and Kellan would freak out. I'm Graham, the one who doesn't know a lot about Pokemon, so has been having fun diving into this weird and wacky world. But luckily, I have a tour guide. I've got Kellan here with me. Kellan, how's it going?
I'm so annoyed. You have no idea.
Okay, what's going on, Kellan? Tell me about your anime.
Oh, so last Thursday, we're recording this on a Wednesday.
Last 6
Thursday,
days.
I'm watching YouTube. Suddenly, my internet goes out. I don't know what's wrong. Eventually, I am able to contact my internet service provider, and basically, the people upstairs moved out, and they canceled my internet instead of theirs.
That is fucked up. 6 days. You're telling me this happened 6 days ago? And what happened?
Yep.
They fixed it in like a day?
Nope.
They fixed it in 2 days?
Nope. I'm still waiting.
Holy fuckaloo. It's been 6 days. And you're...
Yep. To be fair, I was not home for like 3 or 4 of those days. But still.
That's not to be fair. That's good for you. But still. That is ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That is
and
pure
so I'm
chaos.
a little peeved.
And you should be. You should be, Kellan.
Mm-hmm.
What, have they notified you at all?
Nope. They said they would call today. They would fix it and call today. But they have not fixed it, nor have they called today.
So we're recording this with a handy-dandy phone signal. Syncing it up online. It should still sound good. We've got the magic of post.
Should be.
So don't you fans worry. Even though the big bad ISP is haunting Kellan's dreams, making his life hell. And that is what it is nowadays. You know, we rely on the internet for our livelihoods.
Oh, yeah. Just a little bit. I mean,
it puts bread on the table.
It's only what I use all day, every day.
Right?
So, you know. It throws a wrench in things. Can't stream or anything, so that's cool.
Yeah, so last night, couldn't stream. Out of that hot streamer bucks, what did you do, Kellan? I think you went and saw a movie.
I did go see a movie. I went to see the new Naked Gun. And it was fun. It was naked fun.
Naked fun at the Naked Gun. This is Liam Neeson, and it's like a sequel reboot thing.
Yeah, like a distant sequel. He is the son of the original Naked Gun guy, of Leslie Nielsen's character. Which
is pretty funny. I saw the trailer part where he's like talking to the portrait of his dad, and then all the cops are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
It's pretty good. But it's a pretty good movie.
Okay.
It's fun. I don't want to spoil anything, but
yeah, you don't want to give away jokes, but it kept you laughing. Is it like, was it similar to the original?
I've actually never seen the originals.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You have never seen the original Naked Guns, but you decided to go to the Naked Gun reboot.
Yeah.
That's an interesting choice. Walk me through that.
I've heard of Naked Gun. I know that what it is.
Okay, so you were just
never seen it.
I just want to go see a comedy.
Yeah, kind of.
And Liam Neeson was funny?
Yeah, Liam Neeson's a funny guy.
Is comedy back? Because I heard it was illegal.
It's so back.
It's back, baby. Okay. I mean, this and Happy Gilmore too. It's back.
Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good. So
I heard it's good also. Like, as good as it could be, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I haven't seen that yet.
But yeah, that was my week.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you not want to go into it more? Do you have any nerd updates?
I don't really have anything else to say about it.
Okay, so you're over all this internet bullshit, and you just want to talk Pokemon. Is that what's going on? You're like,
pretty much.
Bring me to Pokemon. Pokemon is where I flourish. Pokemon is what I am. Let's poke 'em. That is the demons, so that we can that is my heart and soul.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, Kellan, What are the episodes today? I mentioned earlier we're clogging on towards Mount Silver, right? That's their current goal. And they're going to be competing in the Silver Conference. Okay, that's the goal after that. So these episodes are critical to getting there. What episodes are we looking at?
Well, today we're looking at episode 263. Here's Looking at You, Elekid, and 264, You're a Star, Larvitar. Two fun names.
Very fun names. Overall impressions of these episodes for you?
They're pretty solid.
Hot? Are they
pretty
cold?
Good.
They're fun.
I think they're pretty good.
Fun. This is like, by this point, I gotta say, Pokemon actually is starting to get a filler a bit better. Like, and it took them a long time. But we've had some really boring filler. But lately the filler's been okay, you know? It's fun enough. There's even like a little bit of continuity in it to the filler, which is cool. Because it's not full-blown filler, it's kind of filler that has coherence. So
filler with a little sprinkling of canon events.
Yeah, what you kids call plot. Right?
Yeah.
Which is just like something might evolve or not even that. Might do something.
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't want to spoil it. There are some Pokemon changes. They're kind of odd, but anyways, one of the Pokemon that were introduced here is Elekid, right? And he is Baby Electabuzz. And honestly, he has like an outlet on his head. He's got like plug-in cords on his head. That is
plug him in,
right? So I think really they were just like looking around their house, the designers that is, saw a plug-in for their heat up Kotatsu or whatever, and decided to make Pokemon with that on its head. So I thought, what other household things, items, etc., could you put on top of a Pokemon's head? All right.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This is the top 10 things that should be on a Pokemon's head. Household items to make a new Pokemon. All right. Number 10, a toothbrush. I think this one's easy, but coming from the design of Elekid, I think a toothbrush baby Pokemon would really work. Has that been done before, Kellan?
A toothbrush? I don't believe so.
Okay. I think it's coming. Gen 10. Or 11 or whatever they're on, whatever's next. I think it might have a toothbrush Pokemon in it.
Okay, put that on the bingo card.
We've left England. It's okay to take care of your teeth now.
Number 9.
Well, I'm still into brushing, but of a different sort. What about a broom? Okay, Mr. Mime was always sweeping. Let's have a Pokemon Broomhead. Old Broomhead, you can just flip it upside down and just sweep.
Okay, yeah, we don't have a broom yet, so
I don't think that's coming in next gen, though. That might come like 2 gens from now. Maybe it's the evolution of the toothbrush one.
Ooh, there you go. Now we're cooking. Number 8.
An entire mini fridge. Now, the question is, who is going to sponsor this thing? Is this going to be the first like corporate crossover Pokemon where it's like brought to you by Monster? Like in Death Stranding?
We do already have a fridge Pokemon.
Was that one of like Rotom's existences?
Yeah,
Okay. But this is a fridge on your head.
Okay.
And a mini fridge full of Monster energy drinks.
How convenient.
Branded Monster energy.
Yeah, has to be branded.
Yeah, can you imagine the freak out? I want to see the Pokemon fandom the day that there's like a Red Bull branded Pokemon.
Pokemon, the world's biggest media franchise, totally needs product placement.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Number 7.
Kitchen tongs. We're just getting into practicality here. I want a Pokemon that you can use for something. Now, the thing is, if this is like a baby Pokemon, it's only like a foot tall, so does that mean I gotta like pick it up to use it? Or is it tall enough that it can bend over and tong things for me? I don't know.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's not convenient. I don't think.
Yeah, this might be a monkey paw. Curling, that is. I don't know what else a monkey paw does.
Number 6.
Kosher salt in a big old container. Perfect for
You're just looking around your kitchen, weren't you?
For 7 and 6, yes. Oh, actually 5 I was as well. Number 5, a pentagram. Now, every household needs one of
Mm.
these, just like a carved pentagram in blood, of course. That's
Yeah.
what one of the baby Pokemon should have on their head.
Yeah, I'm into that. I like that idea.
Yeah. You
Floating
probably like this
pentagram.
next one,
Perfect.
too, then, number 4, an upside-down cross. If every household that has a pentagram also has an upside-down cross. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I got a few of those hanging around.
I mean, that's true. I don't know what household doesn't. And really,
Mhm.
to finish off this set, number 3, the head of a goat, right? Nice and bloody,
Ah.
recently sacrificed. It's all coming together, Kellan.
Well, you know what? They could just take Go-Goat and give it a grass ghost evolution where its head it's chopped off and it's just floating there.
Ooh, I'm into that. A grass ghost evolution that's the head of a goat. Just dismembered, recently sacrificed. It's got to be recently sacrificed,
Yeah, it's
or else
fresh.
it doesn't work for the ritual, of course.
No. Everyone knows that. Number 2.
But just wait. Call right now and we'll throw in number 2, a flock of naked disciples in a moonlit field for free. That's going to really tie it off. Pentagram, upside down cross, head of a goat, naked disciples. That is what we need to get this party started. On a Pokemon's head, of course.
That is a mess of a design.
Yeah, just writhing beings.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're made of the Pokemon's flesh or have their own flesh. When
It's
does
their own,
flesh begin
absolutely.
and flesh end?
That's a great question that philosophers have been working on for generations.
Is your stomach really just outside on the inside? That's a Hank Green
Number
line.
1.
Well, the beast. We've got all the pieces here. Let's finish off the ritual. Summon darkness itself.
You really took us places this week.
On a Pokemon's head, of course.
Nice little journey, yeah.
Yeah. Journey on a Pokemon's head.
There you go. That's
what
an
you
idea
could
too.
Call my memoirs.
I don't know if you can use the word Pokemon in your memoirs, but sure.
Journey on a head.
Yeah, there you go. Journey on a blank.
On
Blank's
a blank.
head.
Journey on a redacted's head.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Should we get into the episodes?
Yeah, you're itching. I'm like, I can just tell from your tone. You're like, I don't care about bullshit. My internet's not working. Let's just talk about fucking Pokemon. Let's talk about fucking
Get this over
Pokemon. Ah!
Get this over with. All right, let's get into 263. Here's looking at you, Elekid.
So we're onward to Mount Silver. We're gonna eat. Love eating. Larvitar is still spooked by Misty, though. And that's gonna be ongoing, I think. We hear a rustling in the bush. There's 2 ears. Are those plugins? And Ash says a great line. Is that a Pokemon?
No, Ash. It's a human being. A horribly deformed human being.
Yeah, ever since that smelting accident 7 years ago.
Yeah. Well, we see it. This is Elekid. Dexter says it's the evolved form of Electabuzz. It is not. It is the baby form.
I know, I heard that and was like, there's no way Kellan will let that pass. There's no way. Like, the probability of you letting that pass might be one of the few things in life that was actually 0. There was actually no chance.
No chance. I mean, the only way I could have done that is if I had missed it, and that was not
As
happening.
if you hadn't heard it, yeah.
Yeah.
So if a meteorite had hit your skull in that exact moment, rendering you deaf for like 5 seconds, but for some reason not urging you to rewatch the episode when your hearing came back, or to read the subtitles, I don't know what scenario would make you miss that.
There's not many. I can't think of many scenarios.
Are there any?
I don't know. I can't think of one.
DJ Mary says, I'll go on a date with you if you don't listen to 5 seconds in this Pokemon episode. Would that work?
Well, she's a fictional character, so I don't think that would happen.
I don't think that's going to work. Yeah.
No.
You're right. That's not realistic. That's not realistic.
I'm not one of those guys, you know. Well, we've talked about Elekid before. He was in that one Pikachu short, so
yep.
And he's a little plug guy.
And the babies are awkward to talk about because, like, they're not that interesting. At least you haven't really shown me if they're interesting. Like, you know, when I was a kid, I thought maybe there was something to do with farming moves that were through the babies, but that's just through breeding in general, right? Like, the kids didn't actually introduce anything interesting there, right?
No. The babies are pure world building, I'm pretty sure.
And aesthetic.
Cuteness,
like
marketable designs.
Marketable cuteness.
Yeah.
Electabuzz is cute. Yeah.
You mean Elekid?
Yeah, sorry. Elekid is cute. Electabuzz is not cute. And actually, This is a good example of how so many Pokemon are like, the baby's cute. The parrot is horrifying.
Yeah.
Like Magby to Magmar is another example.
Yeah. Magmar, not cute. Magby, pretty cute. Yeah.
Pretty cute.
Smooch
pretty
him,
cute.
adorable. Jinx, absolutely
dear
terrifying.
God. Yeah. So this Elekid is kind of like a smooth roller, right? And he's like he's just slicking his way into things like, hey, what we eating? So he starts stealing Larvitar's food, but like pats him on the back and stuff.
Pikachu defends Larvitar. They try to shock each other, but Ash gets caught up in the middle of it. And then suddenly Elekid and Larvitar are just netted out of nowhere.
Yes, I have been fast. Of course, Team Rocket's nearby wherever there's a net. This is a steel net reinforced, so Bayleaf's Razor Leafs do fuck all to it.
Yeah, Weezing comes out to Smokescreen, and off they go. Elekid shocks James, and the bottom of the balloon blows out, and Larvitar and Elekid fall to the ground. Larvitar is sad about all this, but Elekid seems to be fine.
He's okay. Smooth still. He's cool.
Yeah.
Cool Elekid.
He's all right.
The gang is worried, but then they hear something, and a Meganium is nearby.
Woo!
So we dex the Meganium.
Baby!
It's huge. It's a big boy. Yeah, I mean, we know you're a big Meganium fan. I actually like it, too. Yeah.
I love it. I always had a fascination with those long neck dinosaurs as a child, so Meganium really hits that spot for me.
Right, and Meganium is kind of the idea that we saw started with Venusaur, right? Grass dinosaur, but now taken to the long neck design. A big grass long neck. You know what game I like Meganium in?
What?
New Pokemon Snap.
New Pokemon Snap? Yeah.
Yeah. In that like
I love
night
I love that it's
field.
on the cover of that game. It's so great.
True.
I love it. Meganium finally getting some love, and I appreciate it.
Well, it's a cool little level. Remember, it's in that like nighttime field, and it's like glowing. Yeah,
it's one of the Illuminas. Yeah, I need to finish that still.
I also didn't finish it. It's like it's weird because at first when I started it, I was like, "Oh, it's sweet how this is like long and not a short thing." But then as I started trying to do extra stuff in it, I was kind of like, this is too long.
Yeah. Actually, correction, I finished it. I haven't completed it yet. I need to complete it. But some of those side quests are
I
just
think
horrible.
That's the aspect I'm talking about is actually really quite hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not difficult. Like they're tedious.
No. Yeah. And they're, what's the word I'm looking? Obscure.
Yes, very.
I think if you're just playing the game casually from start to finish, it's probably like a super great time. But if you're trying to do everything, it gets a lot more frustrating.
It sucks you in to try to do everything because it's fun though, and then the everything starts getting really like a
really hard.
Like a really delicious steak, but then you get into some gristle and you're like, well, I like it, so I'll keep chewing, but then you're like, maybe I'll get the chicken.
30 seconds in, you're chewing it, and you're like, this kind of sucks. I'm going to spit this out. And then you don't play it for a while.
Exactly.
So yeah, here's Meganium, final evolution of Chikorita starter, so it's decent. A lot of people shit on Meganium, which I find to be unjustified, but...
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't shit on any Pokemon. That's just animal abuse.
Heyo. But here's the Meganium, and Casey's not far behind.
Yes, Casey is back. Remember Casey at the bat, our little Electabuzz fan, who is equal parts poet and annoying? I still like her, whatever. So she comes along, she's like, hey, it's a gang. And then she's like, Ash, your Bayleaf hasn't evolved? What the fuck? So this is actually her Cyndaquil from before. It's now a Meganium. That's pretty cool.
Her Chikorita.
Sorry, I said Cyndaquil? Oh my god. Her Chikorita from before.
Yeah, she's like, I'm sorry Bayleaf hasn't evolved. Ash is like, I don't want it to evolve. I'm glad it hasn't evolved.
I like Bayleaf just the way it is.
Yeah, Ash, whatever. Meganium are the best, she says. Talk about speed. Meganium's not that fast, actually. I don't know what she's talking about.
I mean, relative to what? It's faster than it would be if it was slower.
I guess. It's faster than it was as a Bayleaf.
I think assume. Casey is still in that gloating territory where she'll gloat about stuff that's like, yeah, that's what you want to brag about. That's what you're bragging about, really?
Casey, this is her least annoying appearance.
What? Really? I think her first appearance was the best, though.
She doesn't do baseball puns every fucking sentence.
Yeah, but they were good in that first one.
Were they?
Yeah,
were they good?
Yeah. In the original, Kellan, yeah.
I don't know.
The sequel,
about that.
not so much. The original, yeah.
Yeah, and the third time they realized, let's stop that.
Let's calm it down. We're kind of out.
Yeah.
She's here, though, because she finally found an Elekid to catch. Remember? She's still a big Electabuzz fan. She loves the yellow and black. She is here for that Elekid, which Ash says, well, we saw. Where? Where is it? So they're explaining, and she fucking hates Team Rocket. She's like, 3 strikes and you're out. Those Team Rocket little bitches stealing the Elekid before I can steal it in a more ethical way, as defined by the ethics of this world.
And, they tell her that they stole it, and so they need to go find it. Meanwhile, Larvitar, he's a hungry little guy. Elekid leads him to an apple tree, knocks him down, and then shows him how to properly eat an apple like an alpha male.
That's exactly what he does. He's like, don't eat it like a soy Larvitar. Eat it like a Chad Elekid. Puff out your chest and fucking bite this bitch.
It's so silly. I love it, though. Team Rocket, they're looking around from a tree, fantasizing about Elekid powering all of the boss's appliance because that would be cheaper somehow.
Yeah, I do like this recurring bit where Meowth thinks of getting the Pokemon for some, like, niche little aspect of the boss's routine. And this time it's powering his razor and hair dryer.
Which would apparently be cheaper, even though now Giovanni would have to feed this thing instead of just adding a little bit to the power bill.
Yeah, like, are you thinking about actually taking care of the Elekid? Who is, like, fairly humanoid, full of personality. Should probably go to school, I don't know. He's basically a human child. You're suggesting slave labor.
Class.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there they are. Team Rocket sees them, and they get netted again. Elekid tries sparking, but nothing. Nothing happens. Larvitar screeches. So that's how the gang sees and hears them.
Yeah, that's consistent. We've seen Larvitar's wild, massive screech. Casey sees Elekid, and Meganium is going to try what Bayleaf did before with a big razor leaf, except these razor leaves are actually razor, and they slice through the net. Okay, is that it? No, actually, it's not just that Meganium's stronger. James actually changed the steel. Okay,
swapped the net back out for the original.
Yeah,
because the what was it? The Elekid bursted through the first one, so they swapped back to the old one, and Meganium was able to shred that one to pieces. And then Fortress comes in to rapid spin the balloon. Kaboom! They go blasting off again.
Gang runs. The net is hanging on a side of the cliff, so where the heck are the Pokemon? Elekid and Larvitar had slipped out the bottom. They're down below. Okay? Now, Team Rocket, as they're blasting off, their story's far from over, and this gets wacky. Team Rocket's block gets wacky now. They run into our old friend, the Magikarp person.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah.
Who has a perfect Magikarp. James has never seen such a perfect Magikarp. Wait a second. I remember those beady little eyes, and we flash back to the first time he got swindled by this dude. And he tries to run, but James demands a refund. But the kicker is that you have to return the merchandise. What did you do with that Magikarp? Well, he kicked it into the ocean.
And he doesn't even have a receipt. What is this, Costco? No one has that good of a return policy.
Yeah, Costco, you can just walk in with like a used Christmas tree and it's falling apart, and they're like, okay, we'll take it back. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. A container of hummus with a convenient hole in the center. Don't ask questions.
Oh, gross.
Not that I've ever seen that. I don't know who's fucking hummus.
That was a friend, yeah.
I ain't friends with a hummus fucker.
No one should be. Let's make that clear.
It's an enemy. Okay.
It's an enemy.
So, well, the salesperson changes its tune. It's like, look, I got a different idea for you. I got a weeping bell. I could trade you this weeping bell. I don't really get why they're even talking about this. Like, I would still be trying to rough up the salesperson if I was Tuber Rocket, but okay, whatever. Weepin' Bell time. Meowth and Jesse are into it.
This is like a scented Weepin' Bell, so there's something special about it. So they go into a team meeting, figure out what to trade. Jesse and James want to trade Meowth, and he's like, no, I'm the brains of the operation, so you can't do that. Wobbuffet, no, he might be a pain in the ass, but the counter is really helpful. Jesse's finally realizing how good Wobbuffet is. Wheezing's Smokescreen is helpful, so that's a no. And Jesse refuses to give up Arbok, which leaves Victory Bell. But James has such an attachment to it. It always eats him.
He's crying, though. He remembers the good times, as it seems like they are going to trade Victory Bell, but he's remembering training it. And these, like, funny little Victory Bell montages in this episode are pretty good. And he's just sobbing the whole time.
So I got a question here from Alex, acting CEO of Joy for Joys, sending prayers to the actual CEO while he remains hospitalized.
Who got him hospitalized, Alex?
I don't know.
Suspicious.
Alex wants to know, why do you think James's Pokemon are always trying to eat him, strangle him, hug him, etc.? Does he emit his own sweet scent that only certain Pokemon can smell? Is he secretly trying to mind control them and they're retaliating? Are they just so attracted to him? Is he an alien? I like that last one.
It could be pheromones. Yeah.
Could be.
What if he... I could also see this happening to James. Okay. Once in his youth, all right, he got scammed about this, like, amazing cologne, okay? And this cologne is supposed to make him smell so good, be such a suave, charismatic individual. So he's been wearing this cologne religiously his whole life. But it actually just, like, attracts Pokemon and makes them think that he's a hunk of food. Okay, but he never got onto the scam. He thinks that it's actually just like legit good cologne. So he's been wearing it every day for his whole life.
There you go. It's perfect. It makes sense to me.
And it's strong shit. They use it to trap Taurus in the Savari zone.
I like the idea that James is just such a Giga Chad looking guy. Chiseled jaw and everything. The Pokemon just got to get a little piece of that.
He's just a whole snack. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's a meal.
He's more than a snack. He's the whole buffet.
Well, they trade the Pokemon because it was a 3-1 vote, so James lost. They trade the Pokemon.
Up,
no
Jim.
trade backs. Buck up, Jim. So let's check out this Weepin' Bell. And James reminisces, those eyes are so much like Victory Bells once were. Wheezing helped to catch the Weepin' Bell, and then at the breeding center, it evolved. We were inseparable through feast or famine. A team, but those glorious days are long gone. Or gone by about 2 minutes ago.
Is this the montage that includes them wearing, like, sleeping hats and snuggling?
I believe so.
Because that part was really good.
That was a good one.
Victory Bell in a sleeping hat goes pretty hard.
Pretty solid stuff. But we gotta check out that sweet scent. That's why we traded for this thing. And so it lets off the sweet scent, and it attracts Elekid and Meganium and Pikachu.
Yeah, they start going at it like zombies. Just wherever this scent's coming from, they just, like, immediately start walking to it. Brock recognizes the smell, though. I guess he's studied sweet scent. I don't know why he knows that one, but he knows it.
So we can just follow the Pokemon, and it should lead us to Larvitar and Elekid if they're in the area. And then Elekid and Larvitar fall into a pit, as do the gang. And Larvitar and Elekid are netted for the 3rd time this episode, and off they go. Meganium Vine whips them out of the hole.
Suck.
Yeah. Arbok out versus Meganium. James sends out Weepin' Bell. Instinctively cries not to be eaten. But they're like, James, this is Victory Bell. This is Weepin' Bell, not Victory Bell. You're fine. It's not the same thing.
Yeah. The phantom itch, though, was real. So Meganium kicks it off with a Razor Leaf. Arbok dodges and headbutts back, I believe. And then Fampy is in here. Fampy's in here. Goes for a tackle, actually hits Weepin' Bell. Okay, interesting.
Who Razor Leafs back, and Fampy uses his nose like a windmill to block the Razor Leafs, which was wild.
Spinning it really quickly. That's a new move. Goes for roll out, strikes Weepin' Bell dead center. Weepin' Bell retaliates with a Vine Whip, hits Fampy, and of course is super effective. Or you'd think it should be.
And then suddenly, without the use of a Leaf Stone, Weepin' Bell starts to evolve.
Yeah, we never really saw it because it wasn't an on-screen evolution, the previous Victory Bell, so we don't know if
No.
that was also Sans Leaf Stone. But yes, this thing defies the laws of the game. That's a good check mark for not how the game works. And we've got another Victory Bell on our hands.
Maybe it was just holding like a leaf stone, but like underneath its tongue or something.
Getting ready.
Waiting for the right
It's like the
opportunity.
Pokemon equivalent of a cyanide capsule.
Yeah.
they're about to catch me. They'll never take me as a weeping
Pop
bell.
it.
I'm a Victory Bell.
So yeah, we do have another Victory Bell. This one eats Jessie.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, good swap
It kind
there.
of seems like there's something gendered to Victory Bell's obsessions, because we'll see, we believe that, I think there's evidence, actually, I don't know now that I'm saying that, but do we see that the two Victory Bells are different genders?
Not technically.
Not necessarily.
Um,
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I guess not. It's
I
just
don't think we ever had
interesting
a
that the one
confirmation.
ain't Jesse. Okay.
Yeah. But Fortress comes out again to rapid spin the net to that final boss music. Jesse wants Victory Bell gone, and so Arbok just hits it away. It goes flying. Meganium uses Razor Leaf and Solar Beam Steam
As the
Rocket,
music ramps in.
and they go blasting off again.
The music during this whole fight is fire. I mean, it's like classic battle music, but very good stuff.
Meanwhile, Magikarp guy, he's being eaten by the Victory Bell he was traded.
He's like, oh, fuck.
He throws it.
Throws it in the air, and then we get this beautiful serendipity. This is
It's
a
incredible.
meet cute of all meet cutes. The two Victory Bells, both flying through the air, strike each other, man, in the air, and fall in love. Oh,
Immediately. Their little vines create a heart, and they hop off
background's
together
pink and glowing.
into the horizon.
Yeah.
How sweet. And that's it for Victory
connection.
Bell.
Yeah, so this is Victory
Bye-bye.
Bell leaving the show. I didn't actually process that because this was so goofy. I was like, oh, they traded Victory Bell for another Victory Bell. Okay, but then, like, he falls in love and runs off and starts a family, presumably. Like, crazy.
Yep. Well, to help us process it, I got another question here from Raiku's agent trying to get his client into the main show, who wants to know, has there ever been a weirder B-plot than the unceremonious exit of Victory Bell? It just feels as though the writers didn't know what to do in this episode and got rid of James's best Pokemon for no reason.
It's weird. Yeah, I can't really... I'm having a hard time getting into the writer's head in terms of what they were trying to accomplish with Victory Bell leaving. You know, like what... I don't get it, actually. But I don't know enough that went into their planning. Like, I guess I want to see... I'm assuming James might get some replacement down the line, and they want to get ready for that. So I don't think I know the full picture yet to comment on that. But just to say, has there been a weirder B plot? I mean, this is up there. For a little throwaway plot, this is up there.
There's probably a weirder one that I can't think of, but this is definitely like top 10, probably.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, was there anything really bogus? I don't know. I mean, there are goofy plots, but not as like a small little throwaway thing.
No.
Yeah.
Well, Casey still really wants to catch this Elekid. So it shocks up.
Back to the Elekid.
So it shocks up, gets dodged by Meganium. Razor Leaf is blocked with a Thunder Punch, Tackle, and the secret move, Solar Beam. Wow, what a secret. We already saw it. Knock it over. Pokeball go. Casey catches Elekid. It's a grand slam.
Yeah, caught it. Wow.
Whoa.
Finally has that yellow Pokemon she's dreamed of.
Mm-hmm. Larvitar's very concerned about his new friend.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's sad to see, but he's happy. He's glad that Casey's happy, I guess. But sad that, because he's having troubles making friends. And this was a nice alpha male to show him the ropes.
Yeah. Casey assures him that they'll go all the way to the series and win. And he seems content with this. He seems all right. So, yes, at sunset, the gang congratulates her. They waited until sunset to congratulate her about this.
Yeah,
stood around.
I don't know what the fuck they were doing that whole time. Casey only has 4 badges, and her only Pokemon appear to be Meganium and Elekid. So,
well, she does have that Beedrill from the bug catching contest.
Presumably. We don't see it here. Maybe something
Unless you
happened to the
released it for
Beedrill.
some reason, yeah.
She got into an accident. She learned she was
Oh, God.
allergic to Beedrills and killed it in its sleep. No, I have no idea.
Oh, God. Casey.
But I just was thinking that her chastising Ash for not evolving Bayleaf, kind of premature considering she's way behind him in the league.
Oh, yeah. She's the kid that just trains her starter up to level 100 before the first gym.
Well, she's definitely a child. And she's also like, and this, I find there are people like this who come in swinging, criticizing about something, and then you learn about what they're doing with their life, and you're like, hold on. You were criticizing me for X, and you did Y.
And you're doing Y?
And Y is crazy, okay?
That's, at least it's not Z, you know?
Yeah. Don't even get me started on Z, but Y, oh my God.
Don't even get me started. Well, she sings a cheer for Ash, and it's very awkward, and that's the episode.
Yeah, they're cringing.
Yeah.
So, my trope for Literary Hour from tvtropes.com is the crash into hello. It's a type of meet cute. It's where two people fall in love when literally crashing into each other, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the example here is the two victory bells flying in the air, but we've got an example from the Three Musketeers. Well, you just seen them in their commander's office. D'Artagnan first speaks to Athos and Porthos, other musketeers, teach other musketeers, after running into them. This being 17th century France, they immediately challenge him to duels. But isn't that cute? Just like victory bells in the air, our sweet D'Artagnan meets his soulmates running into them.
You know, speaking of meet cutes, I once wrote a small script for my script writing class called Meet Cute, but MEAT, like as in meat.
As in like sacks of meat, got it.
Yeah, where this girl was flirting with the guy at the deli counter of a grocery store and ordering heaps of deli meat that the grams equaled to her phone number. So she bought like 4,000 grams of turkey.
Okay. That is a lot of turkey.
And like 600 grams of roast beef. And then she was like, oh my God, those numbers spell out my phone number. Wow. It's one of the greatest things I've ever written, honestly.
I'll translate for people. 4,000 grams of turkey is like 8.8. It's almost 9 pounds of turkey, of deli turkey.
It's a lot of turkey.
Yeah.
It's a lot of turkey. But if I could make that one into a film, just the sheer pile of meat would be one of the greatest visual gags I've ever written.
That we could eat after.
Yeah, that's the craft service. It's also the props.
I do like deli turkey. I like it.
Oh, it's delicious. It's great stuff.
Yeah.
Good sandwiches.
You know what? I
love it.
You know, I sometimes just eat it as a snack. I put.
Oh, who doesn't?
I don't know if this is weird. I put sriracha on it and just eat it like an animal.
That's a little weird, but
it's so good. I just devoured over my sink like a rat.
People do that with shredded cheese too, all the time. So, all right. Shall we rate this episode?
Should we eat this episode? Yes,
That
let's
too.
rate this episode. Give me the 4-part. This is the 4-part of a plastic Pokemon picture of objective rankings. I'm going to put 2 categories at random, rank the episode based on the categories in that category only. Those categories only, I should say. Kellan, you got a ball for me?
Yes, it's our first. It's one of our pay it forwards. Gaslighting isn't real.
Gaslighting isn't
any
real.
gaslighting?
That was just examples of gaslighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Casey's like, talk about speed with Meganium. It's not fast. It's not a fast Pokemon.
I actually think that her arrogance around the Meganium is an example of gaslighting, because now maybe that's an inappropriate use of the word, some might argue, but it's an arrogance that's totally unearned. And I think that to someone like Ash, his initial reaction would be to be lulled in by it. But like, she kind of doesn't have a lot to back it up.
No.
So not a bad example.
Yeah, she's basically lying about it to Ash. Whether or not it's intentional lying is another case. But I do think she is gaslighting when she's like, yeah, it's so fast, right? It's not.
Yeah,
it's not
she doesn't
fast.
know what the
It's not
fuck
fast
she's
Pokemon.
talking about.
No.
What about all this shit from the salesperson? There's definitely some trickery afoot.
Yeah, he's a gaslighter.
Yeah. Tricking him into thinking that they're not that he's the one that needs some reciprocation, you know?
Yeah.
I think the whole thing with the trade, I think how Jesse and James kind of Jesse and Meow get James to trade his beloved Victory Bell. There's something toxic going on there. I don't know. I think the gas is lit.
I think it is too. I'm going to go 6.3.
Okay, I'll go 7.1.
So that is 6.7 for gaslighting isn't real. And second category is our Découlier cut it out ball.
Okay, not a
very. Maybe it's a cutty episode because we have three sets of characters we're going through.
Lines. Yeah. There are a couple parts where it'll do like rapid cuts, like Elekid, Team Rocket, gang kind of thing. We'll do like this rapid cut. Same with like, okay, and then they blast Team Rocket off. So then there's a cut to where gang runs, finds the net, cut to Elekid and Larvitar, cut back to Team Rocket. Also, all of the flashbacks, of which there's like 3 or 4.
There's a couple.
Yeah, I believe there's 3. So not bad. Above average, actually. Not crazy, but above average.
So what are you thinking?
I'm going to go 6.1.
6.1? Yeah, it's reminiscing, it's pretty cutty. I'm going to go 6.8. So that is 6.45 for that. Overall, a 6.575 for Here's Looking at You, Elekid.
Very nice.
So let's get into episode 264, You're a Star, Larvitar.
Woohoo!
Where we're closing on Mount Silver. We can see Mount Silver.
Ooh.
So yeah, we're stopped at the center. Calling Elm from the base of Mount Silver. Larvitar is doing great. There's a lot of people around, mainly trainers heading to the conference. Larvitar seems to have gained a lot of self-confidence. And he reminds them as soon as they climb the mountain, they got to get to the preserve and look for Mason. And then some kid randomly asks Ash for a battle.
Yeah, some red-haired kind of brat. He's got a bratty voice they always give kids in Pokemon. Hey, you there, want a battle? Where they're like half childish, half like 50-year-old smoker. It's like, but it's such a repetitive voice.
Yeah,
now, this kid's name made me like have a visceral reaction. I was like, what the fuck kind of name is that? His name is Satchel.
Like a bag.
As in bag. His name is Bag Boy. Old Bag Boy here.
Get over here, bundle of plastic bags stuffed inside another plastic bag.
Yeah, or like the shopping bags you gotta take now. I just have
that
mine
you always forget.
Well, that you always forget. I have mine Russian dolled, just in each other infinitely, never ending, devouring from the inside.
If you go too far in, there's like an actual void in there. And it's pretty dangerous.
You discover the lost world. There's giant Komodo dragons. Yeah.
Someone should write a book about that. That'd be funny.
A lost world inside of a shopping bag.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Satchel. He's gonna go with Magby. It's like a baby week here on TKAD.
Yeah,
now we have Magby.
Fire and lightning.
Another baby. I think we already had a baby week, but this is baby week 2.0.
Yeah, we did. We're out of weeks and we're into just like vibes. Baby vibe now.
So yeah, this is Magby, pre-evolved version of Magmar. It's a little duck, fire duck with
the Dex would probably fuck up if it was in the last episode. Magby evolves, or Magmar evolves into Magby.
Could you imagine if that was the case, it evolved into the baby? That'd be fucked.
Yeah, Benjamin Buttons of Pokemon.
Just gets weaker. What kind of bullshit is that?
So this battle, Magby versus, and Ash makes a weird choice, I thought. He picks Cyndaquil, and it's like, why? But he's like, fire with fire, baby. I like
Misty doesn't get it either.
No, but she's like, you got totodiles right there.
Yeah, I think part of his training is, fighting. I don't know. I can't defend it.
Well, that's basically what he says. Is like, I want that uphill battle, baby.
Yeah. So I guess there's something to be said about that, but it would also not be really fair to Satchel if Ash saw the Pokemon first, and then it was like, okay, I'm going to use the Pokemon that's way better.
Yeah, I guess you got to pick at the same time, right?
Yeah.
It's not a gym battle. Like, you can't really, you shouldn't be able to plan. So, yeah, you're right.
No. Well, Magby flamethrowers, it gets dodged, quick attack lands, and so does a Swift. And now flamethrower versus flamethrower, they collide. And
cool,
Cyndaquil's is pretty cool. Cyndaquil's gets taken over, but he dodges it, and then it's a tackle versus a double team. And after Magby uses double team, Misty goes, "Oh no, Magby can use double team."
Terrifying. Yes.
Wow.
What a horrifying move. Ash gives the instructions, get in there, which Cyndaquil follows by getting in there, gets close.
Get in there.
That was the plan all along. Magby now introduces Dynamic Punch. It's dynamic and it's a punch. It strikes Cyndaquil right in the schnoz.
And Cyndaquil goes down after one hit, after having landed like 3 in a row.
Yeah, tough baby, apparently.
Yeah. So Satchel wins. But he wants to evolve his Magby. And Ash is like, why would you want to evolve it? It's so strong already. And Satchel's like,
mentality.
dude, we're going to be facing like a lot of evolved Pokemon.
Yeah, big beasts.
They're straight up stronger. You can't deny that fact. And Ash is like, but Cyndaquil, he's strong.
But what if I did?
Strong.
But what if I did deny it?
Pretty much.
So they're hanging out by a pool. Ash is thinking, he's like, Cyndaquil's great, but is he enough? And conveniently, in that beautiful serendipity that a written media can have, we see Quilava, metaphorically but also literally, training right beside. Like, there's a trainer with a Quilava, and he dexes it. He's like, what's that? As if it's not convenient that he's thinking about Cyndaquil needing to evolve and then sees the evolved Cyndaquil.
Whoa, that's a Quilava. Ash is very concerned about this, because this Quilava seems very strong, and Cyndaquil is just a little Cyndaquil. He's just a little guy.
Yeah, does he just not like Quilava's design? He's like, Cyndaquil's cuter.
Yeah. Ash is the kind of trainer that would pick the cuteness over the power.
He's the kind of trainer that would definitely think a lot about aesthetics, but he is obsessed with winning. So it is kind of weird that he hasn't that hasn't taken him further, but he's pro Pokemon autonomy before he's pro winning, so
yeah. So
that's cool, I guess.
But this gets him riled up. He says break time is over. It's time for special training as Team Rocket spy in. And Jesse's like, there's these Pokemon here, but look out yonder. James goes, which way is yonder again? Which was
that's a good one.
There's tons of strong evolved Pokemon, so we can catch those, and we can still Pikachu too. They say failing to plan is planning to fail, so they gotta cook up a nice plan here.
Okay, so Ash is now laying out all of his Pokemon, his training plan, right? And Brock and Misty are watching, and Togepi sees Larvitar wander off during. The Larvitar is kind of going on its own. Here's a Voltorb. Some trainers see it, run over. They think we got a wild Larvitar on our hands here. Okay, they want to try to catch this thing. Brock and Misty have been alerted. They run up, and then boom, there's some wind, a suction wind. Looks an awful lot like a vacuum, but weird. It's just wind. I don't know, man.
Just wind. It's not a vacuum. Not an actual vacuum, but it pulls every Pokemon in. Ash jumps in to try to grab Pikachu, but he's pulled into Bayleaf Vine Whips to hold on to them. They're all holding on. And then we get prepare for trouble. We're here to inform. Make it double. We're the eye of the storm. Blah, blah, blah. To announce the evil of leaving well enough alone to extend our reach and make these Pokemon our own. And that's the rest of the motto. That's all that. And so they suck up all the Pokemon into, yes, you guessed it, their vacuum.
Pumped up Pokemon, pitiful loss or financial gain. Cyndaquil is gonna get involved.
He goes to Flamethrower, but he and Ash just get sucked up. And Larvitar also that's thrown into the air, but he lands on the hose. They have to remember that. He didn't get sucked up, but he's there.
Yeah, he's sort of on the side of the balloon hose implement thing. And Team Rocket flies away with bountiful hang-arounds and catch Pokemon. Now, the balloon is lowering all these Pokemon into a truck. They have a good old getaway vehicle planned, a nice cargo van to haul this all away.
At a random cabin.
Of course, random cabins everywhere.
That Ash is tied up in.
I mean, they gotta pull the kid out of the Pokemon pile
They're
first.
presumably just gonna leave him here to die. Ash is like, untie me now! And Jesse's like, do you think any criminal would do that just because you asked? Which is what we're all thinking, honestly. And then Ash, with another great detective line, somehow I've got to get out of here.
I know. I unironically love that kind of line. Because it almost is at the point where it's like making fun of Pokemon writing. I know it's not, but it's like that like part where he just says what is going on exactly in like the stupidest way. It's funny.
It's great. It's the biggest exposition you could have because you need to make sure the kids understand what's going on. If he didn't say that, maybe the kids would be like, "Oh, Ash is just going to stay here. He's not going to try to get out. Why would Ash do that?"
Would they?
I don't know.
I mean, anime, especially shonen anime, is the medium of extremely explicit exposition, where they're just like dumping it on, right? And that's like what Brock is doing in a lot of battles. That there's always a character like that who's like, what card is Yugi gonna do next? Yugi's in a really tough position. Oh my god, what's Jonathan Joestar gonna do now?
And then there's other anime that's just the genre of extremely explicit, and that's it.
Yeah, you could have both.
Yeah.
Like there was that one Kaijo where the women like fight with their butts, and they'll be like, how's she gonna fight with her butt now? Her butt got hurt. Oh, she's got the power to remember all of the butts she's ever fought before, and she can summon them.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense.
The butt remembering power was crazy.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Team Rocket, they're very pleased about their idea to use a truck instead of carrying it with the balloon. And so as they go...
truck's great.
So as they go to leave, Larvitar jumps in, he bites the tire, which makes them lopsided. They out of flat. They can't go anywhere right now. He digs under the house, pops up in front of Ash.
Misty, Brock, and Satchel are looking around. They're like, what, did they not use the balloon? What's going on? Team Rocket loves their balloon.
James is incredulous because he kicked the tires before buying the trucks. That's how you know that they're full of air. You got to kick those tires.
I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there, James.
Larvitar frees Ash from the ropes, and then Ash is like, you saved me, but don't do that ever again. You could have gotten hurt, but you saved me.
I know, he does the happy but concerned parent thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which still it's so funny seeing this 10-year-old try to act like a parent when everything he's doing a 10-year-old should not be doing.
Yeah. I don't think there's been a single thing in this show that a 10-year-old should do.
Yeah, no, not a single thing. Not a single thing, kids.
So James and Meowth change the tire as Jessie just basks in the sun, and Ash comes up with a plan. Larvitar has to go to the capsule, tell Cyndaquil and Magby to flamethrower the glass, because apparently none of these Pokemon have tried anything to get out. They have to be told to do something.
Yeah, and this was one of those times, like, they kind of go back and forth on this. Like, Pokemon can have autonomy, right? But then other times they're like, no, Pokemon have to be told to dodge. Pokemon have to be told to think. Sometimes in a battle being like, think will change things.
Yeah.
So, okay, I guess.
Just ponder, Pikachu.
Yes. Reflect on past actions and initiate a course of action.
Brainstorm. Citier this flamethrower and brainstorm.
Charts.
Yeah.
So yes, Larvitar's going to tell...
lists.
Yeah. Legal pads. Okay. So Larvitar's going to tell Magby and Cyndaquil to flamethrower glass, like you said. Digs in close. Okay, right up there. This is touch and go, though, because James and Meowth are done. They're going to get in the truck. Oh, did he get it off in time? I don't know. So Larvitar's going to bite the tire again. And then we've just got like a repeat animation.
I love it so much. Just keeps biting the tires. It's so cute. It's so silly. It's so smart.
It was pretty good.
Good job, Larvitar. You are a star, aren't you?
Indeed he is. Noctowl's also a star. Because he
Finds the balloon.
He finds the balloon. Okay, that's good evidence.
Leads the others to it. Cyndaquil and Magby have got a hole melted in the glass, so all the Pokemon get out. Quagsire gets kind of stuck. Of course, Quagsire would get stuck. It's Quagsire, of course.
Making a noise.
It's pretty cute. And everyone has to hide because Team Rocket, they're coming. And Jessie pops up, and then Magby and Cyndaquil flamethrower her in the face.
And Ash yells the rallying cry. He's like, you can take our Pokemon, but you can't take our freedom. And the Pokemon rally to him.
And then Team Rocket's rallying cry, stealing stolen property is still called theft.
And it's like, what?
Ash goes big head. He's like, you stole it first.
Yeah, good Ash.
So Arbok and Weezing go, bite and tackle, but Noctowl intercepts. Here are the others. And so we get a Poison Sting and Sludge against Magby's Flamethrower. It's time to use that training. Vampy tackles them back. Totodile water guns, and Team Rocket start to run. But Jessie Solonge Bowser's Arbok into the fight as this epic music comes up as Magby dynamic punches it, and then it glows.
Ooh, is he going to evolve? Is it happening? Is everything Satchel wanted coming true?
It evolves into a Magbar.
Woohoo!
And Arbok, they command Arbok to take down and Weezing to do anything.
Just do something.
But Magbar flamethrowers really hard, and everyone's impressed. He shot it real hard. Cyndaquil steps in to finish them off because Cyndaquil is feeling a little small right now. He needs a little boost, you know?
Yeah, it happens.
And they go blasting off again. So everything worked out.
The trainers are now going to reunite with the Pokemon, get a nice little scene. Oh, that's nice.
Larvitar saved all the Pokemon, Magby evolved, all is well. And then at sunset, we're splitting with Satchel. Thank God I didn't care for this kid. Because we got to go to the preserve.
Satchel is such a weird name.
Yeah.
And that's all I care about here is the name.
We're superficial like that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they'll battle in the Silver Conference. Who knows? Ash is very confident in his Pokemon's power and heart. It's up to him to make sure they're used in the right ways, which I thought was a nice little bit from Ash at the end here.
Yeah, good to have a lesson tying it up.
Yeah,
it's right. Like so my trope from tvtropes.com for the literary hour is a beam of war. When the flamethrowers hit each other, we get that nice beam going back and forth. This is that trope, usually in visual media, where beams of destructive energy are thrown at each other, opponent doing the same thing, and we're caught in a tug of war. It's especially nice if there is some kind of ideal or value system being pushed back and forth, some kind of conversation where the thing can become a physical metaphor for. I mean, this is a lot in anime which doesn't do that. Harry Potter has a bunch of these.
It's a very Harry Potter thing, yeah.
Very Harry Potter, yeah. I'm going to pick on Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time, Nanim's battle with the Forsaken. Moghedian consists almost entirely of the two, throwing the flows of the one power at one another, half strength, using the other half to shield them from the other attacks. Interesting, the whole thing is invisible to non-magic people, and it's noted anyone walking in would have merely seen two women staring at each other, which I think is kind of cool. When this like battle of like vicious wizards is happening, but like it's done on like a different plane of existence.
I agree. Women are pretty cool.
Yeah, women are powerful, and if men look at them, they don't realize it. Metaphor.
Girl power from TKAD.
And
anime exactly where you want to get it from.
It's very Dragon Ball Z too, when they're just like Kamehamehaing each other, blasting.
Yeah. No, I was thinking Harry Potter even before you said it. So it is a very Harry Potter thing. A very Potter thing, you know, if you will.
A very Potter thing. Yeah. It does call Dragon Ball Z like the trope codifier, is in that maybe not the creator, but the thing that I would, if people are familiar with it, that your brain would jump to first. And it being older than Potter, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's that, and this is this, which is the four-port. Let's rank this thing.
Oh, let's do it. First category will be we're drowning our souls in Margaritaville. How do we feel about Wobbuffet? Was Wobbuffet even in this episode?
Yeah. I noted a wob somewhere.
There was a Wob, but he didn't feature very well. So there's not a lot to vibe off of.
It's good though. When the tires are bit and James complains about the car, we get wobbuffet agreeing.
Oh yeah. That's
funny.
pretty good.
I think that might be the only time he's in it.
That's sad. That's a low one. That's like a 2.6.
Yeah, I mean, that's gotta be low, unfortunately. Wob another day, am I right? Yeah, I'll go 2.
So that is a 2.3 for Margaritaville. And our final category of the day will be... Our pay it forward. First time this one's popped up. Pay it forward, snow.
Snow.
I don't think there was any snow.
Remind me, it's just snow? Like
it's just
like
snow.
The white frozen thing?
Yeah.
There's no snow here, Kellan.
I don't think
there like snow. There isn't even ice.
There's no ice. There's not even like water. There's a pool, but
there's lounging.
But that's not snow.
A truck is not snow. A Magby is not snow.
The cabin is not snow.
Is anybody's heart cool? No, everyone's hearts are doing fine.
Yeah.
Oof, Kellan, I think it's gone.
Yeah, I don't think this one survived at all.
0. Snow is dead. I don't even remember where that one came from.
Snow is dead and God killed it. It came from the Pikachu Shorts one with the Snow Snorlax. The Snorlax.
Oh, the Snorlax. Oh, yeah. Now it's dead. That was a long-ass time ago.
Yeah, and I don't think it ever came up.
35 episodes ago.
Something like that. Oh, yeah, exactly, because that was 100. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. My deduction.
Well, with that if Eurostar Larvitar receives a total of 1.15.
Oh, no. It's actually at the bottom, probably.
I would give it more than that, though.
Yeah, it just got shitted on, like you were talking about doing a Pokemon.
I think it is.
It's at the bottom.
I think it's tied for the worst Master Quest episode with Corsola Caper. Okay. Also at a 1.15.
This one's a little better than Corsola Caper. Or maybe similar.
I would say so.
I don't know. I think it's a little better.
So, well, on that note, that's it for this week. We did it.
All right, so we are marching on towards the Silver Conference. We're getting very close to Mount Silver. We're at the base. So, Kellan, what are next week's episodes? I think they're taking us all the way.
We're going for episode 265, Address Unknown, or in Japanese, Unknown of the Country of Mystery, followed by 266, Mother of All Battles, where we will, I believe, say goodbye to Larvitar, in Japanese, Bangaros and Yogaros.
Yes, onward to Mount Silver. I like the name Unknown of the Country of Mystery. That's cool.
That's a fun one.
Thanks everyone for listening. If you're on the YouTube, that's Hydra Leech. Leave your comments down below. We're getting a ton of fun comments every week. Keep them coming. We love engaging with everyone in the fan base, seeing what you're writing about, etc. If you want just audio only versions, you don't care about screenshots or YouTube hype, then find us anywhere fine podcasts are downloaded, Spotify, etc. Engaging on those platforms does help the channel. If you want to reach out to us, killladelibird@gmail.com, or else on Blue Sky, Kill A Delibird. And then there is a Google form linked in the description where you can ask us questions about the upcoming episodes. We'll read them on air if they're in on time. Intro and outro music is 80 Synthwave by Alexi Action. Kellan runs a TikTok. Hydra Leeches is the channel. And then Twitch is when his internet is working at twitch.tv/Hydra Leech. Stay tuned. Hopefully that is back up and running soon.
It better be by the time this is out.
Oh yeah, or else
this won't come out.
Or else we'll die. Yeah, I don't know. And then finally, we have a Patreon linked in the description. It's just a tip jar. Treat it like a tip jar if you want to help the channel. That's great. If you don't, that's fine too. It's a free product. Anything else, Kellan?
We should probably say we're doing a lot of bulk recording because of reasons. So if you have any questions for any episode of the remainder of Master Quest, get those in as soon as you can. So there you go. Thumbs up.
Yeah, and then we'll be able to get to them earlier. So that's kind of like for the rest of the Johto League stuff, Johto season.
So do that.
Kellan, what did we learn this week?
We learned, not from Pokemon, but I learned that cannolis are tricky to make. I made cannolis.
They look
this
good.
week.
You made cannolis. I thought they looked good. Did they taste
Yeah,
good?
they tasted pretty good. They could have been a little crispier, and the filling could have been a little creamier, but they worked out
The
decently well.
crispiness is a hard part with cannolis.
It's tough.
Yeah, oftentimes, because then for like storage and stuff, oftentimes they are a little bit soggier than you would like. You know, especially since you've got the filling sitting on them. It's rare actually that I find a cannoli that's perfectly crispy still. Unless it's like deep fried right away, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. I had one at a wedding a while ago, and it was pretty good.
So that's what got you dreaming of cannolis?
Mm-hmm.
Were they
I've
Italian?
always been interested in them, but...
Like, were the people getting married Italian?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. They weren't, like, overtly
you
Italian.
can't compete with, like, super Italian people.
Yeah. In many forms, yeah. Italians are typically
in
tough
love,
to beat.
war, and cannolis.
Yeah. What did you learn this week?
This week, I'm assuming you mean it not in Pokemon also. Well, I'm
Or
a
in
big tinned
Pokemon,
fish guy, of course, right? And I actually have found tinned codfish to be quite nice, especially imported ones from Portugal. They're expensive. They're like $5 a can. So I don't eat it very often, but tinned codfish in olive oil and garlic. Oh, mamma mia. Mamma mia, Kellan. I know Portuguese is in Italy, but the Portugal, like, they're like the top of the canned fish food chain. Like,
are they?
Holy Portugal.
They got those S-tier Deans.
Oh, S-tier Deans from Portugal. Portugal me.
Yeah, I'm not into the canned fish thing like you are, so I don't
know if anyone is.
Yeah, you're the number one fan.
Well, actually, there is a guy who's more. Shout out Canned Fish Tyler on this Dean subreddit. He posts videos all the time of him reviewing canned fish. If you're on the Dean's community, you've seen this guy.
Nice.
Yeah. He reviews all kinds of shit.
More than canned fish?
Well, all kinds of canned seafood, I guess I should say.
Yeah. So he sticks to his niche. That's good.
Yeah, but like wide for the niche, like he's finding like canned octopus and stuff. Like he's getting in there.
Interesting. I don't know how canned octopus would go over.
I mean, I've had plenty of octopus. It can be pretty good, but I haven't had canned octopus.
Yeah. Anyways,
is this conversation? Is this
is content, right?
Is this amusement?
This is an ending, I think.
My brain? Is this your brain? Is this the end of it all?
My brain is your brain.
The beginning of something else?
Your brain is my brain. No, wait, it's your brain. Or is it my brain?
I've got a pit stain because I'm sitting here for too long. So let me go hit a bong. Bye.
This brain is going really foggy. This brain has...
made a biscuit soggy.
This brain has fogged up way too far. I don't fucking know, man.
And Kellan cannot rhyme, even though he likes rhymes.
Yay.